The airplane door opened with a soft whoosh. Marcus Thompson stepped inside, wearing simple jeans and a plain black hoodie. His sneakers squeaked slightly on the polished floor. He carried a worn leather backpack over his shoulder. The first-class cabin gleamed under bright lights. Passengers already seated looked up from their magazines and phones. Some whispered quietly to each other. Marcus walked down the narrow aisle, checking seat numbers carefully. He stopped at seat 2A and placed his backpack in the overhead compartment. Sarah Collins rushed over, her blonde hair pulled back in a tight bun. Her blue uniform was perfectly pressed. She looked at Marcus with suspicious eyes. "Excuse me, sir," she said in a sharp voice. "I think you're lost." Economy class is toward the back of the plane. Marcus pulled out his phone, showing his boarding pass. "Actually, this is my seat. RA, first class." Sarah squinted at the screen, frowning deeply. "Let me see your actual ticket," she demanded. "Not just some screenshot. Anyone can fake those these days." Other passengers turned to watch the scene unfold. Marcus remained patient but firm. Sarah's voice grew louder and more demanding. "Sir, I'm going to need to see some identification. We have policies about suspicious behavior." She pressed the call button repeatedly. "Security to first class, please. We have a situation here." Marcus shook his head slowly. "Ma'am, I've shown you my boarding pass. I purchased this seat legally. People like you always try to sneak into first class," Sarah said, crossing her arms. "I've seen it 100 times before." Passengers began pulling out their phones, recording the interaction. David Kim in seat 3B held his camera steady. Lisa Martinez, the senior flight attendant, heard the commotion from the galley. She hurried over, looking concerned. "What's happening here?" Lisa asked, glancing between Sarah and Marcus. "This man refuses to move to his proper seat," Sarah replied coldly. Captain James Reed emerged from the cockpit, adjusting his uniform cap. He looked at the crowd gathering in first class. His eyes widened when he saw Marcus. "Mr. Thompson!" Captain Reed exclaimed, extending his hand. "What an honor to have you flying with us today." Sarah's face went pale. She stepped backward, bumping into the drink cart. "Mr. Thompson owns Thompson Airlines," the captain announced to the cabin. "He's our boss, actually." The passengers gasped audibly. David Kim continued recording as Sarah's mouth fell open. Marcus smiled kindly at the captain. "Thank you, Captain Reed. I was just trying to take my seat." The cabin fell completely silent. Captain Reed turned to Sarah with disappointment in his eyes. "Ms. Collins, please gather your belongings immediately." "But sir, I was just doing my job," Sarah stammered, her hands shaking. "Your employment is suspended, effective now," Lisa Martinez said firmly. "Airport security will escort you off this aircraft." Two security officers appeared at the plane door. Sarah walked past Marcus without making eye contact. Her face burned with embarrassment and shame. The other passengers watched in stunned silence as justice unfolded before their eyes. Marcus addressed the cabin calmly. "Tomorrow, we're implementing new diversity training for all staff members. Everyone deserves respect, regardless of appearance." The passengers applauded loudly. David Kim posted his video online immediately. Captain Reed smiled proudly. Lisa Martinez thanked Marcus personally. The plane prepared for takeoff, carrying a powerful message of equality and change forward.